Hi everybody, Stefan here from EDC Austria. Today we are talking about the V-Knife 613, which hopefully will be the last use of this underground, which is still better than the other background, which totally stole focus from the camera and caused nothing but trouble. Well, anyway, as always with the V-Knives, they were provided to me by the Pass Around group headed by Knife Collector 031. And as always, I'm in no financial obligation or relationship, and all my opinions are my own. As always, the V-Knife comes in a great pouch. A very well made pouch with a nice microfiber cloth, which I think you know by now. It comes with silicate gel. One is in the pouch and another one is in the cardboard, but you know that one too. Here you get the contact information. Their website is a bit sketchy, it's not up all the time. But they are very active on Instagram, so if you want any information or so, I would go to Instagram. And here's the tool for the proprietary hardware they use. Most Chinese manufacturers of high-end knives use pouches like this, and why can't only the Chinese do great stuff at the moment? I don't get it. Well, anyway, here is the knife. It flips, of course, like a dream. If you aren't looking that closely, it almost looks like a dagger, but it is, of course, a drop point blade. But the big departure here to what we know from V-Knife is that this is a Böhler M390 blade. Yes, indeed. Because here I think, yeah, here you can read it. As much as 2016 was the year of S35VN, it was also the year when 35VN was used in every knife, €100 and up. So now, kind of, if people want a premium knife that's $300 or more, they are asking for better steel than S35VN. And namely, there are three at the moment, which is 20CV, CTS 204P, and of course M390 by the Austrian company Böhler. This one is hardened to 59 to 61, although it should stay sharp forever. Look at this nice grind here. Fantastic. The coating seems to be DLC. At least it feels like it. Here you have three breakthroughs. I don't know how to call those. You have no chimping on this whatsoever, but you have a good grip on it no matter how you choose to hold it. So even if you would do detail work, it would work great with this. As for the knife itself, the blade has an immense length of 4.2 inches, which is 10.7 centimeters. I don't have anything that long, I mean, not in knife form. But I'll get out the Hogue once more, because that comes at least close to this. The total length of the knife is 9.3 inches or 23.7 millimeters. As for the weight, we can check that in a second. Okay, let's check the weight in grams first. 138.2, which is 4.87 ounces. Honestly, this would be the first Wii knife I'd actually buy without hesitation. First of all, I was getting tired of the S35VN steel, and the M390 makes it more appealing to me, and just the blade shape is fantastic. I'll do one more pass over to sadly I'm jittering so much. Of course, I'll show you how the frame lock. In case you didn't know it, Wii Knife makes frame lock knives from titanium. Here you see how well it closes, and you'll see in the cutting footage nothing like this I've ever seen. Although I haven't tested my other new knife yet, so I don't know exactly. And from the side with the clip again too. The clip is of course too 3D milled. Everything is titanium on this knife. Everything except the blade, of course. You have ceramic ball bearings, which enable you to hurt yourself like I just did if you're not careful, because usually you move your thumb out of the way, which I didn't do, but it's so smooth, and that right out of the box, because this was just in pass around, nobody really used it yet. Here you see how it was milled out inside to save some weight. I filmed this a bit later because I forgot about it during the initial filming. Amazing. So if you're thinking of getting your first Wii knife and haven't gotten around to finding a good one yet, this is totally the one to get. Here are all 10 variants in a short slideshow. So, and while we have all the stuff out, let's check the blade stock, which won't be that easy. .98, okay, 4 millimeters, which seems to be standard these days. Let's get rid of the scale. Okay, these knives I think are at least somewhat similar. Let's start with the Ganzo. In size, I mean. 7531 carbon fiber. As you can see, though, there is quite a shorter handle and of course blade. Then here's the Hogue we just had the review of, which is 4 inches long exactly, so it's the V is 0.2 inches longer, which would be 5 millimeters or about there. The blade is slightly longer on the V. Of course, what would a good size comparison be without a Sebenza on the EDC Austria channel? As you can see, this beats my Sebenza, one of my Sebenzas, in both blade and handle. And finally, my Riyadh Event Horizon, which has a 3.5 inch blade, and you really see the difference. Okay, well, do I recommend this? Hell yeah, I recommend it. I mean, it's relatively inexpensive for what you get. It's like $300 both in Europe and the United States, and it's one of the best knives I've ever held. It's so nicely contoured for your hand, although in both grips. There is no hot spots whatsoever. You have perfect grip no matter how you hold it. There is not one single thing wrong with this knife. Amazing. Amazing. And the M390 is the final selling point. Okay, I hope you had fun with this video. I'm not sure if I'm gonna talk over the cutting footage or if I just gonna play music, because this time it's pretty speaking for itself. But I like talking, so you will probably hear me and not good music. Sorry. If I do play music, please subscribe and leave a like. Bye bye. Here there's really not much useful information I can add. Just that it was such a pleasure to cut with this knife, and here I tried to get it to fail, but I couldn't. It was so slicing through the paper. It was so easy. I mean, I make it look hard because I'm dumb, but here I'm just cutting through it without trying to make it look hard or anything, just cutting down to the smallest piece. It's so much fun, and you'll also see in the cardboard portion of it, it's just amazing how well this knife works. And with its M390 steel, you probably won't find a sharper knife at the moment. I haven't encountered one yet, and cutting down this small cardboard box was a pleasure too. It's really fun doing stuff like that. Okay, I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, please like it. If you wanna see more videos, please subscribe. Have a great day. Bye bye.